Alright, folks, I hope all of you had a very nice weekend because we're going to be looking at another week full of opportunities. Mostly on Bitcoin, guys. Mostly on Bitcoin. We have to talk about a lot of things in this video, and let's jump on to the positions itself. At first, we got a crazy amount of long exposure on Bitcoin, and the risk management now is simply going to be shifting all the way towards these levels, guys, which is going to be at $52,000 Bitcoin, right? Now, this weekly candle did close above $52,000, which essentially is a good news, guys. We just took out, we simply took out this high, and we are kind of reaccumulating right here. First and the foremost pass, yep, most likely we do get pushed all the way towards 60,000, all the way towards maybe $64,000 as well. We could be retesting the previous all-time high this week itself, guys. Now, remember on the previous video, I was talking about there's a particular condition which, if met, we could be simply looking at a 64,000 Bitcoin pretty soon, guys. That was a weekly candle closure above the upper Bollinger Band. We quite literally didn't see that. We just missed it by a couple of $100, but well, to be honest with you, the bullish momentum is still rolling and it's still on, guys. Now, this bullish momentum on Bitcoin is coming with good amount of dominance in the market as well, right? So you're looking at a lot of altcoins getting back into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin looking essentially strong in the market overall, guys. Exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. A dominant Bitcoin environment. Only Bitcoin will be traded in the market for a couple of months. All the altcoins will go down to sit for a very long time. Alright, guys, with that said, we just take a look at this one right here. We just simply rolling on with these call options, unhedged call option exposure. Yes, this is not funny, guys, but yeah, if I look at this one right here, it kind of feels funny to me because, to be honest with you, you don't take any call exposure in the market which has a 2-week expiry period, and it's completely unhedged in the market, guys, because it's a pretty small amount of time. In a small time frame, things can go wrong. Things can pretty much be volatile, right? Although things can simply revert back to the mean, but essentially just going for one single naked long exposure or short exposure in terms of options in the market is anyways a risky business, guys. It's a risky business. Yep, it's a risky business, to be honest with you. Yep. So we're still running with all of these calls right here. As Bitcoin is holding above $52,000, these call options will look completely fine in the market. But I'm kind of skeptical about the 29th of October 50,000 strike price expiry, guys. Now, what I feel about this one right here is that we could go all the way towards 70,000, maybe 80,000 as well before the end of this month. But maybe at the expiry time, we could come back down all the way towards $60,000 level, test the all-time high once again. Things like these could happen, right? Things like these could happen. Am I basing my thesis and am I basing my trades according to this? Probably not. But essentially, this kind of price action could happen again and again in the market, guys, which is why I'm kind of feeling a little shaky about the 29th of October expiry for $50,000 strike price. Although the price action was completely bullish, I would be really confident about this price action as we are closing daily candles above $53,000 flat. And once we start trending below this exact zone right here, that would put the mid to small time frame trend under little jeopardy, guys, and that would mean that we probably could roll back all the way towards 45,000 once again, one more time before we take that leg all the way towards $70,000-$80,000 in the coming days, right? Now, about the 31 December expiry futures long on Bitcoin that had an open price of 52,000 is now rolling in at a 0.6 BTC PL in the market, right? Okay, with that said, guys, let's jump into Bitcoin dominance right here. I'm going to be talking about the little cheat code that I was talking about, and then we can jump on to a little impromptu technical analysis session, guys. We're not going to talk about any particular asset in this video. It's going to be, I don't know, maybe 30-35 assets that I'm going to talk about in this video. So I'm going to be rolling out all of this data real quick to you guys. Okay, so this is your Ethereum supply zone. This is your Ethereum demand zone, guys. This is where, okay, not exactly that, but yep, this is where you kind of buy Ethereum. This is where you kind of sell Ethereum. It's as simple as that, guys, because we have one common looking trend which has been there under motion, I think, since 3, 4, 5 years now, right? Almost 5 years. We're looking at the same trend. Bitcoin dominance goes all the way towards 60 to 70 reads, and that is when you start pushing your funds into Ethereum. That is how you multiply your Bitcoin, right? And then you sell Ethereum out of these levels and then wait for Bitcoin's recovery in the market in form of dominance. Bitcoin will be dominant in the market. Bitcoin will consume all the altcoins for at least some amount of time, guys. Look, this trend being put in above the 21 exponential on the 3-day is looking fine as of now, but essentially until we are just simply trending above this price. Look, guys, it's kind of like a fool's game to base any TA on dominance metric as a whole, but we do have one single common data point going on right here, which is why we're simply referring on this level right here, and you can see that the dominance kind of behaves in the opposite direction whenever it comes to 40 reads. Essentially, Bitcoin is allergic. I don't know, guys. Bitcoin is allergic to various things. If it starts going below 40 reads on the dominance itself, this is where it just picks itself back up again, and it starts rolling to the upside, and it just simply keeps on liquidating all these altcoins back into Bitcoin. This is when it happens, guys. This is when it happens. Well, essentially, to be honest with you, this could have been a good looking short exposure on ETH BTC, on Ethereum BTC, guys. Now, whatever is trending with ETH BTC in the market, you can just simply short sell that as well against Bitcoin, guys. Now, this is what you can do in a Bitcoin dominant environment. Look, there are multiple ways to trade this market, guys. A lot of people would be simply selling their altcoins right here and jumping into Bitcoin. A lot of people would be simply short selling crypto assets, short selling altcoins against Bitcoin. Once again, a lot of people would be simply longing Bitcoin on futures, guys, like what I'm doing in the market, right? So, yeah, there are crazy amount of ways to, I don't know, perform in the market as a whole. Find your own way, find your own edge in the market, figure out what works for you. And look, guys, 3 examples. I just gave 3 examples to you guys, but what you can do is you can just take these things and just try to backtest these things against various pairs, and you can just go ahead in various time frames also, guys. You can just jump into 2018 and see what behavior Bitcoin had when the dominance was just simply shaping to the upside, right? Now, this was very interesting, guys. You can just take a look at this one. This is where major altcoin liquidation happened in the market, and this was your second leg. Where apparently Bitcoin was setting up for, let's just say, the multi-year bull market that we are still in. Maybe, guys. So essentially, buy Ethereum right here, sell Ethereum right here. Essentially, buy altcoins right here, sell your altcoins right here. Only against Bitcoin, not against US dollar, guys. Mostly against US dollar. Most of the things will simply rip to the upside if Bitcoin is going to the upside, right? Okay, with that said, guys, now there is one thing which I really have to talk about. It's called the Dixie index, guys. Now, what is happening right here is that Bitcoin is being bullish with Dixie. This is something which you have seen for the first time. Me personally, guys, at least me personally, have seen that happen for the first time ever, right? Now, Dixie is going to the upside, and Bitcoin is also rolling to the upside. This kind of has weird implications in the market, but I can't really conclude with a lot of things if I just simply judge this sort of price action against Bitcoin. But for that matter, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin USDT right here against Dixie. So as you can see, guys, there is a little positive kind of there's a positive environment, there's a positive CC which is building up in Dixie against Bitcoin itself, which means that Bitcoin goes to the upside. Maybe Dixie also keeps on trending to the upside, guys, with Bitcoin itself, right? Now, as far as this CC chart is looking like this, correlation coefficient looking like this, means that maybe Bitcoin and Dixie will simply keep on rolling to the upside. So these are the 2 things which you have to keep in your charts, guys. I'm going to be telling you straight up that yes, I was massively bearish about the entire crypto market, guys, To be honest with you, I'm not massively bearish, but I'm still bearish below $58,000 Bitcoin, guys. But the time has come to start speculating. The time has come to start taking those risks in the market where potentially you could take down 50,000 and your price action could be simply it could simply roll over to $80,000, $100,000 at any given point in time, guys. Supply shock on Bitcoin are pretty savage in the market. You know the deal for good, right? So, Yep. I was certainly way bearish in the market, guys, about Ethereum and various other altcoins. On these levels on Dixie itself, as this one was establishing a good looking trend above the 21 exponential, and this one is looking good as of now as well, guys. You can see the 3-year time frame is starting to roll above the 60 reads. But the extremely surprising element is the fact that we got a positive CC against Bitcoin USD pair right here, guys, which means that maybe this could be trending all the way towards the upside with Bitcoin again, right? Okay, all right. With that said, we're going to be jumping into a real quick impromptu session right here. Okay, guys, we're going to be jumping right into 1 inch. I'm not going to be talking about much on these assets, but yep, you got a little supply zone right here. You got some demand zone going on right here, which is why no long position, no short position in the market on 1 inch itself. I'm going to be bullish on 1 inch above $3.7 levels. You have to establish a trend right here. If you do that, maybe this entire zone could be an inverted head and shoulder. For that, you'll have your targeting. You'll be targeting all the way towards $6.9 to $7 levels on 1 inch token itself. Right now, essentially, guys, I was trying to long 1 inch right here as well. If you remember the video from the previous, I guess the last month itself, I was talking about how this could be a good looking opportunity as we are kind of just trying to push through, and your ultimate targets was somewhere alongside these levels, guys. And it was a direct fractal comparison to Radium itself, because this sort of price action played out on Radium like a charm, guys. This sort of price action had a grind resolution on Ray against USD dollar. Against US dollar itself, and then you simply rolled all the way towards the previous all-time high on Radium, guys. Well, this one kind of fell short onto these levels itself, and your distribution went real, where your price action simply went down and tested these levels once again, right? So as of now, this was a good buying opportunity on 1 inch itself. I think this one got picked up between not exactly from 676, but yep, this one got picked up as a deep retracement points right here, still rolling to the upside, looking fine as of now. But if you start closing above 3.7 on a 3-day basis, yep, you're going to be targeting all these crazy amount of targets at the previous all-time high itself, right? With that said, let's take a look at ADA right here. Cardano doing nothing, guys. Cardano doing absolutely nothing. I'm looking at the squeeze and grind resolution. If ADA against BTC gets weak in the market, maybe this squeeze could result to the downside, and Cardano would be having a downside. Look, guys, this could potentially happen, potentially could not happen, but yep, if I were to be looking at this, guys, all of this TA right here, which is happening pretty impromptu, and this is completely instinct based, right? These are my instincts which are telling me according to the price action behavior itself. So if I were to be taking risks on Cardano in the first and the foremost pass, I would be looking to short this one, guys. I would be looking to short this one all the way towards these levels, and I would manage my risk on a closing basis above this wick high right here, which is going to be above the $2.4 levels, right? So this is potentially something which could happen, guys, but you know the deal right here. These squeeze, they can result to the upside as well, right? So for that matter, let's see if we have any counter argument against this bearish statement right here in the market. So if you take this one to the downside, this is where your bearish bias will be confirmed, and that is when you could be looking at a potential grind resolving to the downside, guys. These grinds are very, let's just say these grinds are a gift to us crypto traders in the market, guys. So just maybe put a lot of attention into this line right here. If we just go below this price point right here, maybe we could start dripping down all the way towards these levels. Okay, to the upside, we have to clear this supply zone on ADA, guys. What are the sellers doing right here on these levels? $2.4. I don't think bulls are able to reclaim this one as of now, but if they do, that would have massive implications of the price action simply going all the way towards maybe, I don't know, guys, 3.2 or maybe beyond as well, right? But your targets are going to be at $2.8 levels onto these levels for bullish wave. I don't see much bullish price action structure on ADA as of now, but the bearish R&R is looking completely fine in the price action itself. Okay, AGLD up next. Adventure Gold. Alright, this one had a pretty nice looking squeeze to the upside. This one did test the $5.2 levels. It's kind of rolling to the downside once again. I would be looking for a retest of these levels at first, and maybe I would watch for AGLD to be holding above $3.2 levels. If it is failing to hold this level, maybe we could be simply rolling all the way towards the downside, guys, and this could be another grind that resolves to the downside, guys. These things could look nasty as well, right? For bullish momentum, for bullish price action structure, take this one to the upside on a 3-day closing basis. Then you can be targeting, I don't know, guys, these things can simply roll to the upside. You could be targeting a $10 AGLD maybe down the line if you take out the $4.3 levels. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see right here trending below the 21 exponential. So at least in the small time frames, until you're below this moving average right here, at least in the small time frames, this will go through a lot of consolidation, right? Okay, Alchemix, it's like a yield automator, I guess, on Ethereum itself. Pretty bearish, guys. This is what a shitcoin looks like, guys. Honestly, on a 3-day time frame, you're rejecting guys in 21 simple. Simply don't do that. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be playing the bullish divergence trade right here as well in the market. Although yes, we have crazy amount of bullish divergence, but guys, look, this does not mean that it'll simply bounce to the upside right here. Nope. This means that it could. This is essentially not how you play the reversal moves in the market, right? A lot of you would be looking in these charts right here. You'd be like, oh my god, you got 1, 2, 3 right here, 3 bullish divergence happening from the lows right here, and this could simply reverse from these price points right here. But this is not how you look at the markets, guys. This, I don't think, guys. Look at the bigger picture right here. Look at the bigger trend right here. Look at the slope of the moving average. The 3-day 21 exponential is completely sloped in the bearish posture, guys. So bears are simply going to win this one, right? And you got a perpetual contract on Alchemix as well. So you got crazy amount of potential short positions lined up if you simply go and retest the 21 exponential. So Alchemix below $300 is bearish essentially, right? You could go all the way towards these levels, test this one as well, and until you're not closing a 3-day candle above $310 levels, maybe you will simply roll on to the downside. Okay, Algoland up next. What do we have right here? I think we have our bullish targets met. It's above 1618, kind of consolidating above the one-on-one right here. So essentially on a weekly basis, you don't want to lose this one until you're above $1.62 on a weekly basis. You could be still targeting 2618 at $3 levels on Algorand itself, and ultimate targets being at 4.236 and 7618 at $7.618 levels. Wow, that's kind of amazing, right? That's kind of coincidence. Risk management to this point right here, guys, is just setting a higher low. We have to maintain this one. If Algorand is simply closing 3-day candles below $1.5, that entire zone, guys, that entire zone between 1.6 to $1.5 levels, I got what is about to get over as well. And we got a lot of assets to talk about right here. So yep, you could be still targeting these levels. Manage your risk below this price point right here. With that said, let's take a look at Ampleforth. Nope, no TA on this one, guys, because this is a stable coin, right? So yep, I can certainly talk about, well, I can talk about a lot of shit about crypto assets as a whole. But yep, guys, so the point of this entire asset right here is to achieve stability through supply and demand mechanics, right? So Ampleforth right here tells us that maybe we can cut the supply below $1 level, and maybe we could increase the supply above $1 level. So essentially, if you hold Ampleforth, and if this stays above $1, you will get free Ample tokens every single day, right? Until it stays below $1. And if it goes below $1, your supply would get yes, your supply will get removed from your wallet, guys. This is how Ampleforth works. And the governance token, the entire governance mechanism of this entire protocol is your fourth token, FORTH. So if you want to be investing in Ampleforth protocol as a whole, I think the better investment would be fourth token, guys, because the ultimate point of this protocol, Ampleforth right here, is to achieve stability. This one is a stable coin. This one will become a stable coin if your supply demand mechanics, according to white paper, they actually do work out. Yes, this will become a straight line stable coin, right? So this is what they're trying to do, guys. This is what they're trying to do. They're kind of reducing the magnitude of the volatility in the market by supply demand, and this is what they're trying to achieve: stability in the price action asset, right? Okay, a lot of fundamental talks. We don't have much time to talk about the fundamental stuff in this video right here. ATA, Automata network right here. I don't have much to talk about this one right here, but guys, look, this is the list, right? This list is, well, to be honest with you, these are the assets which I'm generally trading, guys. I don't trade any asset beyond this list right here. Don't have much to talk about in this one right here, but we are still residing below the squeeze grind. So until you're below $1.1 levels on ATA itself, you could be consolidating for a very long time. And once you go above this price point right here, you could be targeting the previous all-time high and maybe another swing move all the way towards $4.2 levels, right? Okay, Atlas risk management below this price point right here at these levels, and the current 3-day time frame has started looking not good, guys. Holy shit, I do have my investment lying on Atlas right here, but this one is not looking nice in the small to mid time frames. Yes, wants to test the range lows at maybe 7.5 cents, and maybe we could hope for this one to get picked up right here on these levels for the time being right here. Looks to me like, yes, you want to come back down onto these levels, and until you're below this price point right here, nope, no exponential moves to the upside coming in on Atlas. But we got Audius right here. Now Audius is also on the 4-hour time frame, not looking that nice. I mean, essentially, guys, look, this is what happens on Audius, right? You go against the squeeze grind, and if you're not able to resolve this to the upside, you simply go for the bearish engulfing candle to the downside, right? Now this is happening once again, coming from the exact distribution zone at $3.6 levels. So yep, essentially, guys, no trade zone on Audius again below this price point right here. Until we are below $3.6 levels, this one could simply roll to the downside. So wait for this one to resolve either to the upside or the downside. Now the downside resolution on the 3-day could come below this price point right here, guys. This is a pretty neat looking squeeze, right? And the levels are also pretty much nice, guys. This is at $1.9. So essentially your risk management is going to be below 1.9. If you see Audius going below 1.9 on the 3-day closing basis, that would mean that maybe we keep on continuing down again, once again on, I don't know, guys, 8.2 cents, and maybe try for some liquidity right here. But the first and the foremost target out of this breakdown would be all the way towards 1.2, and below this we are going to be range bound, severely range bound in the market. Okay, with that said, we got to be taking a look at AVAX wanting to test the previous all-time high once again. If you're above for $50, guys, $50 on AVAX, you go below $50, you will be most likely retesting these areas of liquidity, guys. You can see a lot of crazy activity, price action activity happening right here. But before this one, you can see that crazy amount of price action activity happening here as well, right? So range bound behavior coming in on AVAX as well, guys. Most likely AVAX against Bitcoin is just being sold in the market, right? Okay, guys, all right, now I'm going to be pretty honest right here. I don't think I'm going to be covering all of these crypto assets, because if I do that, this video is probably going to be more than an hour long itself, right? And I really doubt a lot of you are still watching this video right here. I won't be leaving timestamps, guys. I won't be leaving timestamps. So yep, it's kind of like a difficult endeavor, and it's literally an endeavor to just go for timestamps for literally every single asset right here. So yep, no chapters in the downside of the video right here. You can just simply navigate according to the list right here, which is why, guys, this is in an alphabetical manner, right? You can take a look at these assets, and maybe I can cover until Ethereum. All right, let's cover the assets until Ethereum, and maybe we can go beyond these assets tomorrow once again, right? Okay, jumping back into AVAX right here, below 74 consolidation, and above 50 generally bullish, right? So generally bullish to consolidation. We got a range on AVAX right here, guys. This is the range high, this is the range low right here, and we've got a good looking range of, yep, oh my god, holy shit, this will look to me like maybe a 10% range right here, but this is a 50% range, guys. Holy shit. Yep, AVAX is pretty much volatile in the market, guys. I think judging by the 4-hour time frame, we've not even started expanding in the volatility. So yep, any move which could potentially come on AVAX to the upside or the downside could be very epic, guys. Could be very epic, right? So if Bitcoin resolves below 52,000, that would mean that AVAX could expand the volatility right here, and that could break all the floors and come back down onto these levels, guys. I don't want to talk about extreme bearishness in a good bullish dynamic environment right here in the market, guys. Only bullish stuff, only up only. The market will only go up, market will not go down. Yep. My crypto freaking assets are simply going to go up because I only buy crypto assets that go up. What do you buy? You buy a fucking shit coin. Guys, there are a lot of people who are just simply barking around crypto Twitter, simply shitting on others' holdings, man. Holy crap, guys. Look, all of us are beyond that thinking. Yep, we are completely beyond that thinking. We are kind of functioning in a highly dynamic market, and we are making money, guys. This community right here, Cryptotic community, is making real money, right? So if you have not subscribed already, because still 40% of the viewers in every single video are new viewers. If you're still not subscribed, just do that, and hit that like as well, right? Do that, guys, do that. Okay, with that said, let's jump on to the next asset right here. We got Axie Infinity. Yep, clear cut risk management below this price point, and until you are below this one, maybe range bound behavior coming in on Axie once again, guys. You could be buying all the way towards $80, and maybe the stop loss for your $80 Axie Infinity entry could be below $65, guys. And until you are below this one, consolidation mode, simple consolidation, guys. Yep, the RSI wants to go to the downside. Yep, you're potentially looking at a consolidation coming on Axie on the 3-day, guys, which means that maybe we're going to be range bound for a very long time, right? So supply zone on $150 Axie is real as of now. Okay, band protocol right here, resistance at 10.7. I was kind of trading this one, I guess, way before, but yep, $10.7 resistance right here. Until you're below this one, until you're not reclaiming $10.7, most likely you'll keep on rolling back again to the downside, guys. What you know about okay, so the retest of this low could be potentially coming in this week itself, which is going to be at $7. I would be expecting this one to get picked up in the first and foremost pass, and then you can attempt a squeeze grind trade as well, guys. So this could be a potentially good looking trade. I would be keeping my eyes on this one right here, so let me put in an alert. I just want to test how the price action looks like if we roll back all the way towards $7 levels, guys, because if the reaction is nice, maybe this could be a good looking 30% trade in the market, right? Could be a good look. Guys, look, this is a pattern that Bitcoin played out, guys. Bitcoin simply played out this pattern. If I simply put on Bitcoin against band protocol right here, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let me get it off every fucking shit right here in the chart. Where's my delete? Okay, remove drawings. Nope, I told you to remove everything. Just get it off. Okay, Bitcoin right here. Let's jump on Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin on the list right here? So guys, I'm talking about a price action structure on the 3-day time frame itself, which kind of looks like this, right? Exactly like that is happening. Exactly. Bitcoin is kind of doing something. Bitcoin did something like this, so band could potentially do something like this. For that, you have to trend above this grind, man. Holy shit, you got to do that. Do that, band protocol. Do that. Most likely, band is not doing it because Ethereum is weak in the market for good. Ethereum is weak in the market, so if Ethereum against BTC were trending to the upside, band protocol would have also confirmed a clear-cut up move and taken out 10.7 and maybe rolled all the way towards these levels, guys. But for Bitcoin right here, you can see that the squeeze grind resolution was pretty clear, and this is where I started getting real serious on Bitcoin, guys, to be honest with you, and I'm still serious. Yep, I'm pretty much serious about BTC. Nothing else. Nothing else for the time being, right? So yep, we could be looking at something like this, guys. Look, let me just get back into the charts once again. If you hold this one, you can target all the way. You can target $18 band coming down the line, guys. And if you take the previous all-time high, yes, you can target a freaking $100 band down the line. Bandana, balancer looking weak with Ethereum and most of the DeFi protocols looking not that nice, guys. Now ETH DeFi is not looking that nice in the market, guys, because I think ETH BTC is the only ingredient which kind of kills the momentum for most of the DeFi protocols as well in the market. So ETH BTC bearish means that most of the ETH DeFi protocols will be bearish as well. But benefit of doubts right here. Until you're holding, let's just say $19 levels on a closing basis, on an opening and a closing basis on a 3-day time frame, this one can potentially jump from these levels, guys. Look, I can talk about another squeeze grind breakout coming on balance of perpetual contracts as well, because Bitcoin did something like this. Now all these altcoins are a little weaker in terms of the price action comparative behavior, but until you're holding on to these levels, maybe you could potentially look forward to a bounce coming from these levels, and maybe you could test $34 before you go for that ultimate nasty bearish rejection. But if you go beyond $33 levels, yes guys, this is on the long picture, this is a good looking trend on the long time frame, right? So you can talk about how you could simply roll all the way towards these price points at 160 or 170. I think this is pretty much low risk high reward entry right here, guys. Obviously it's not going to be financial advice, so if you lose money trying to trade balancer protocol right here, don't blame me to be honest with you. Just manage your risk according to this price point right here. This is going to be below $90. If you see balancer going below $19 on a 3-day basis, yep, most likely this is going to be a rejection, and we could be simply rolling all the way towards $16 and $13 next. Okay, BNB against Bitcoin. I'm not really doing the BTC pairs right here, but this one is bearish, guys. This one has started I think yes, the bearish momentum for this one is on. BNB against BTC, BBN. Yep, BNB against BTC on Binance is where we have most of the history, right? So guys, you can refer to the long-term analysis on BNB itself. I did post that one, I think back in June itself, where I was talking about a potential 10,000 BNB scenario, but that will take some time. That will probably take 4 to 5 years. But I literally planted a roadmap for BNB. Guys, these roadmaps can simply be completely bullshit, right? So that was simple analysis. That was let's just say it was a complete technical interpretation. And to be honest with you, the technical interpretation as of now is rolling exactly according to the plan. I'm not going to do the exactly once again. I just did, I guess. Fuck that. Okay, so yep, you're below this one. So yes guys, that video was all about the fact that how if BNB BTC simply stays below 0.12 BTC per BNB, this could simply keep on rolling to the downside. And guys, look, this one most likely with Bitcoin going to the upside is poised for a retest of this area, this entire zone right here. So BNB against BTC could potentially lose 50% of the value to the downside, right? But guys, eventually these things, they roll to the upside once again. Yep. After every bearish, gigantic, massive distributions, you have those simple rotations in the market happening once again, guys. So just have that timing going on as well. If you are trading, if you are swinging in the market, that is what you have to do. But if you're investing in BNB right here, just leave it alone. just fucking leave it alone, guys. With that said, one thing that I have to talk to you guys about, right? If you take a look at the monthly, if you take a look at the yearly charts on Bitcoin, guys, look, this is the fucking yearly chart on Bitcoin, right? This chart tells us a lot of things, psychologically, philosophically, and a lot of things, guys. Look, this is simple up only mode, right? What the fuck are you doing trading this one in the intraday time frames? This is something which I ask myself as well again and again, which is why I have an investment stash that I don't touch at all, guys. This one hit me hard, I think 3 years ago, where we were trending right here on these levels, and I was like, holy fucking crap, fucking ball sack. This one is simply rolling to the upside, guys. On the bigger picture, Bitcoin will simply roll to the upside. This is the safest bet in crypto assets as a whole, and you have crazy potential supply shock happening for nations and institutions as well, which is why an asset which is on the yearly uptrend, 1 year trend, is to the upside, which is exponential, guys. I don't think you can outperform this trend, guys. Holy shit. I don't think anybody can outperform this trend with the help of trading. Alright, yes, you can do that in the small time frames by, I don't know, guys, by pinpointing that exact bottom and going for that 100x long position in the market. Maybe you can do that, but essentially, I don't think it's kind of possible to go for this amount of return in 10-year time frame, guys? Holy fucking shit, man. This is madness. It's like almost going for $1 billion in profit from $1 investment, man. Shit. So, yep. You always have to keep that bigger picture in your brains, guys. Just do that. And have an investment stash for Bitcoin. It's kind of like an important thing to have, guys. This is what I feel in the market as a whole, right? Okay, jumping back into BNB USD. The things are looking different right here, right? We are simply rolling to the upside, and most likely this trend will simply keep on rolling to the upside, guys, because Bitcoin against US dollar is strong in the market, and BNB against BTC also, it's not that strong, but BNB against BTC, even if it keeps on rolling to the downside, if Bitcoin goes about 200% in the market, BNB will simply try to retest these levels, and maybe, yep, could be happening, guys, right? But yep, to be honest with you, this one is also breaking out of squeeze grind, so your risk management is going to be below this price point right here, guys. We got a huge range on BNB once again, $100 range on BNB, risk management below this price point right here, and until you're below 500, I think I'm going to be sitting in the sidelines, guys. And even if you roll above 500, I don't think the entire picture will simply flip out bullish, and we'll simply roll to $1,200. We got crazy amount of resistance sitting in at $700 BNB, right? So a good looking trade would be above 500 and simply all the way towards 700. So not much to talk about on BNB right here, I guess. BNT, banker protocol right here, squeeze grind resolution similar to, alright guys, this one is quite similar to, let's just say, we talked about balancer and band, so this one is quite literally similar to these one. So yep, risk management right here again. Bitcoin, do we have to talk about Bitcoin right here, guys? Look, the weekly time frame was nice. Yep, the weekly time frame was pretty much nice, but you did not close that fucking weekly above 55.5. You didn't do that. Had you closed this weekly candle above 55.5, the exuberance would have been greater, right? But as of now, you're looking fine in the trend, guys. You can completely find the trend. The weekly time frame is, well, now establishing above 60 reads, guys. Although the slope of the relative strength is not that strong as we saw something like this, guys. So what do we need? We need a great, good, goddamn bullish engulfing candle above the exponential 21. Sorry, above the upper Bollinger Band, with the RSI having a crazy upslope to the upside. That is when your exponential trends will start happening on Bitcoin itself, right? Looking at a potential resolution of this range right here, but I would not be, guys. There was a time when I was just feeling completely bullish and 100% confident in the market with this resolution right here. I don't feel that confident right now, to be honest with you. I don't have the same level of confidence as I had right here on these levels. But essentially the weekly trend is nice, and we could be setting up for a retest of this rejection high sitting at $60,000 coming before the end of this week itself. And remember, guys, this weekly candle is really important. This one was important because we took out this one. Now this weekly candle most likely will test this entire supply zone, guys. This is where most of the granddaddies are sitting to sell Bitcoin and most of the crypto assets right here. So yep, you could spend some time right here, kind of take this supply zone right here and then potentially go to the upside, guys. Now if you take this supply zone in a bullish engulfing manner to the upside, that would be that omega bullish scenario in the market, guys, and that is when you can talk about $120,000 Bitcoin coming immediately, right? Okay, Bitcoin USD once again. We got Chromium. Not much to talk about on this shitcoin right here. Yep, bearish as fuck. Now I want to talk about this one, guys. Crazy rejection on the 3-day time frame right here. This one will simply roll to the downside and test the range lows. Chromium, CHR, Chromia. Yep, Chromia. Okay, Chili's right here above the middle, below the middle Bollinger Band, above the exponential 21. This one is very doubtful, guys. So all the market participants trying to trade Chili's are very doubtful about Chili's. not essentially looking nice in the market. Look, guys, until this one is below this grind right here, I don't think it's a nice choice to simply long this one. This one is way the fuck below 21. Sorry, below the upper Bollinger Band, way below upper Bollinger Band, guys. So yep, got a lot of work to do right here for Chili's itself, and this one is not looking that bullish, guys. This one is not looking that bullish, to be honest with you. But to be honest with you, you can just simply manage your risk on a weekly schedule as well, below the 25 cents level. So yep, 25 cents is equals to value for Chili's right here. Next up we have Clover. Clover. Is this a double bottom right here? Is this a double bottom right here? No, guys, you got declining highs, man. This, you got to look at these trends as well. Before you look at the bottom right, you got to look at the bigger picture as well. This one can turn out to be a double bottom if we start trending above at least the 21 exponential on the 3-day, and then if you start trending above the middle Bollinger Band, yes, that is when you have that confirmed signal all the way towards your retest of the previous all-time high, which is at $2.15 levels, and yet then you can talk about a simple continuation leg all the way towards $3.2 as well. Nope, no bullish divergence. Compound. What is Compound doing in the market? Holy shit, guys! There was a crazy thing happened, which happened on Compound, guys. I think Compound Protocol got fucked up, guys. This one got fucked up for good. I think Compound Protocol distributed crazy amount of Compound tokens for free to a lot of people, guys, and the CEO himself came out telling all the people to refund those tokens. Oh my god, that's a fucking disaster, man. Shit, that's a fucking disaster, guys. Holy shit. That's why you got to have your codes audited before you jump into the market, and fucking stupid investors, they start putting money into protocol. Guys, this is very much important, right? So you have this little quality test that happens on most of the protocols on Solana, guys, which is why the Solana ecosystem is not that haywire as BSC and Ethereum, right? Solana has an auditing network as a whole. So a lot of people across, I don't know, guys, different participants through a blockchain are able to audit all the new protocols that are potentially gonna come out in Solana ecosystem as a whole. And all of these things are done before a fucking $1 billion are injected onto these stupid protocols, guys. So which is why something went wrong with fucking Compound right here, and crazy amount of compounds were distributed. So I think it's a huge fundamental flaw, guys. I don't think that if you have to have confidence in crypto assets and DeFi protocols in terms of lending, borrowing, and yield farming, you look at this kind of fuckery happening in the market, I think that this would shatter down a lot of confidence, guys. For me personally, yes, it's going to shatter down a crazy amount of confidence in the market. So, yep. I think pretty much simple for Compound once again right here. You're going to be below $500 levels. It's going to be simple distribution, and we could be testing these levels once again onto $200, guys. This is a downtrend under motion, right? As you can see, the market, not every single asset is trending to the upside with Bitcoin, guys. You will always have that bifurcation, right? So sometimes in the market, look, guys, sometimes our crypto market is about optimizing the earnings. It's not about simply jumping into an altcoin and just being up in US dollar, guys. Now this season right here is called up in USD and down in Satoshis, guys. This season right here is called that, right? Up in USD, down in Satoshi. Yep. So yes, guys, you can see that there is a clear-cut bifurcation between different asset classes within our crypto realm. All right, classes is the wrong word which I used right here. Yes, guys, within our small crypto sphere right here, we got that bifurcation going on because Compound right here is simply opposite to most of the crypto assets in the market, guys. This one is compared to Clover right here, guys. Clover is new in the market, and Clover is not even doing crazy amount of stuff in the market, I guess. And the price action is just like... So, yep, I don't have much thing to talk about on Compound right here. Not that bullish until we are below, let's just say, $375, guys. This is a clear-cut supply zone right here. Until you're below this price point right here, you could be rolling all the way towards these levels and maybe beyond those levels as well. Cream had a clear-cut cream pie rejection coming from these levels. Bad bearish rejection from these levels, guys. So until you are not able to claim this one to the upside above $200, you could be simply rolling all the way towards these levels, guys. This is crazy amount of support right here, I guess. All right, getting rejected from $200 going to exactly $100, getting fucked back down by 50% in one single wave. Most likely this is what happens to Cream, guys. This one wants to trend against this grind to the downside. So until you are resolving this one to the upside, maybe you will simply roll to the downside all the way towards these levels, right? Okay, we got Dash up next. Dash. Let's take a look at Dash for good. Dash against USD and Poloniex. This is where most of the big picture. Yep, guys, you can see right here. You can refer to the long-term analysis in Dash, right? And you can see that, yes, this one is getting picked up once again from these levels against, well, as Bitcoin is wanting to trend. This one will most likely trend with Bitcoin, guys, because Dash BTC is a pair which is highly liquid. And I don't think a lot of sellers are sitting on Dash against Bitcoin in the market. So which is why most likely this one keeps on trending alongside this grind line right here. This is another extremely low and high reward opportunity right here in front of our eyes, guys. Did I just open open a short position right here. No, I did not go long position in the market. Long. Certainly good amount of R&R. Guys, let's just say all the invalidation of the bullish bias in the macro picture is going to be below the $100 levels right here. With that said, you could be targeting the previous all-time high at 1475, but in a blue sky environment, guys, at least you would be targeting 1618 and 2618 as well. So you can keep on extending these upside targets. Essentially, this one is a hodl, guys. This one is a simple clear-cut hodl. Dash is a clear-cut hodl in the market. Do not try to trade this one. Don't get fucking chopped in the market in the intraday time frames when the bigger picture is going to go for a bigger side of resolution, guys. I think this resolution on Dash could surprise a lot of people in the market, guys. This would be like a surprise, motherfucker. Okay, all right, polka dot right here. What are we doing right at the beginning of the week? We are turning out bearish. Or this is not dot. Did we get into 1 inch once again? How the fuck did that happen? Okay, polka dot. Polka dot is looking nice, guys. This is the price action that I love. This is the price action which I truly appreciate, guys. You look at this piece of price action, the first bullish wave simply gets consolidated, guys. You had no sell pressure here, right? You had no sell pressure on the 3 time frame. So this is a kind of consolidation which I really like in the market, guys. And I've seen this kind of consolidation playing out again and again because this kind of bullish pennants, these sort of bullish pennants are very strong, guys. Are fucking strong. I'm talking about, I don't know, guys. This sort of price action is something which I used to look back at the good old days in 2018 and 17, and what I remember is that these patterns were strong as fuck, guys. I don't know how the market dynamics is going to play out right here, right now, on these levels when Bitcoin is at 5 digits. Bitcoin is literally at fucking $60,000, guys. Holy shit. But anyway, yep. I mean, these kind of patterns, they did play out very nicely, guys. And this one's playing out fine as of now. So risk management below this price point right here at $30. Yep. Polka dot essentially below $30 is risky, but above $30 levels, yes, it's a good opportunity, guys. Most likely, if you resolve this entire squeeze to the upside, and you are doing that, if you continue doing this one, you'll be targeting 1618 at $70 levels and 2618 at $100 polka dot, guys. Well, $100 was, yep. Guys, you saw the bigger picture on Bitcoin, right? Everything is going to be in up and up mode only. Everything will be in up only mode, nothing else. But in the small time frames, if you are trading these assets every single day, or maybe if you're taking swing positions in the market, maybe going on with 3-day swing positions and swing trades in the market could yield you good returns for, I don't know, guys, a month duration or a 2-month duration in the market, right? So a lot of people in crypto assets, they do try to rotate their capital according to monthly time frames. Maybe like a 6-month period swing long position in the market, or maybe like a 3 months long swing exposure in the market as well. This is potentially what I am looking forward to in the market, guys. I got a Bitcoin holdings as well, but I'm long on the futures contracts on BTC USD as well, right? So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take a swing position which I'm going to be dropping out on some key levels, and I'm going to be simply holding my Bitcoin stash, guys. I'm not going to do anything with my Bitcoin stash. I can't do anything about it, I guess. Yep. Okay, Dogecoin up next. What do we have? What are the doggies doing in the markets? Are they barking? Guys, fucking Samoed from Solana ecosystem has started trending, guys. I think this trend has started being, most likely Shiba Inu did this thing to most of the doggy coins of the market, right? So Dogecoin, crazy amount of demand zone right here. Until you're above essentially this entire zone, yep, generally bullish to consolidation phase happening on Dogecoin, guys. Don't have much to talk about this asset right here. Until you're below this grind, your resolution will come in a delayed manner. It will take some time, guys. It will take some time, but most likely you will have that upside resolution, and you will at least test the previous rejection highs at 60 cents per Dogecoin. Until you're above this entire zone, guys. This one is a huge zone right here. This one is, yep, a 20% zone right here, demand zone. And until you're above this one, a curl up could come down the line. Okay, we are almost at the end of this list right here. We are at DYDX, guys. DYDX. Okay, so DYDX, and this one is guys, this is kind of like unbelievable. Alright, I was not thinking that it's gonna just play exactly like what I was thinking, but guys, when DYDX got listed right in the market, this is something which I posted on Discord, right? This was the first bullish engulfing candle, and this is something I posted on Discord, right? Links to Discord down in the description. And if you want to join Discord, it's going to cost you 1 Solana for 6 months, and this is when you get your setups, guys. This is exactly what I planted, and this one's doing that, guys. To my surprise, it's quite surprising, because I don't think I've drawn random fucking lines and that has made me money in the market, guys. But to be honest with you, derivative protocols in the market will always work out, guys, because derivatives is equal to potential infinite money, guys. Synthetic assets can build on top of one another, and the ladder can go infinitely to the upside. There can be fucking derivatives on top of derivatives, and there can be options on top of derivatives. Holy fucking crap, guys. Infinite money. So, it could be, the liquidity could keep on flowing into DYDX protocol as a whole, and this one could simply roll to the upside, guys. And this one is working on Ethereum as of now, which is why this is a little expensive in the market. But seriously, a protocol which I feel is crazy bullish in the macro, guys. This protocol as a whole, this concept as a whole, is crazy bullish in the macro. I feel this one will be one of those key crypto assets in my hoarding stash. And I'm not going to touch this one, guys. I'm simply not going to touch this one. I will target a $2,000 DYDX maybe in the couple of, in like 3 to 4 years time, guys. But my risk management is going to be below $10. If DYDX starts rolling below $10, I'm not going to be holding this one, guys. I will just simply sell this one, because, well, to be honest with you, this one was the structural low, and this is where your ultimate trend started in the market. I would manage my risk right here, and ultimately I would let this holding ride to the upside. Okay, we're almost there. 45 minutes long video. Holy shit. If you're still watching this video, you're a true champ. EGLD grinding hard against a grind line, man. Wow, this is a pretty neat looking grind line right here. Shib, man. Wow. This, okay, single leg structure to the upside. Okay, hiccups have started kicking in. I'm pretty much hungry as well, guys. I've not had anything since morning. I've been up since 6 a.m. today. I don't know, for some reason. So for EGLD, until you're above this price point right here, until you're above this substantial grind line, you will simply roll onto the upside, guys. And the upside targets will come from this resolution. At 1618 at first, 2618 up next for EGLD, until you are above this support right here. Okay, ETH, BTC, bam. Exactly what I was talking about, guys. Look, this is resolving to the downside, guys. And another, look, you got multiple bearish perspectives going on right here, I guess. But this one is resolving to the downside, with your potential head and shoulder resolving to the downside as well. So you're going to be targeting the range lows on ETH, BTC. This is not a good news for altcoins against BTC as a whole, guys. Altcoins against BTC as a whole, right? This one is breaking down below this one. So until Ethereum BTC is below this exact zone right here, we could be trending down all the way towards these levels, and Bitcoin could simply rip to the upside, while Ethereum simply goes towards these areas of liquidity, right? Okay, guys, so Ethereum perpetual contract is the last analysis hocus pocus we are doing. What the fuck? What? Did that just happen on Ethereum? We kind of rolled down all the way towards these levels at $3,400, guys. Wow. So this kind of tells us that the altcoin landscape is not that confident, guys. This is just proving out to be the theory. Look, guys, I have been fucking long on Bitcoin. You know the deal, guys. I've been long on fucking Bitcoin since 3 weeks now, right? And I have this little instinct going about the crypto market as a whole, that Bitcoin's dominance will kind of kill a lot of altcoin players in the market, guys. So for me personally, I'm sharing my alpha for free to you guys. So best you can do is share this video with the people who you really care about. So there are a lot of YouTube channels simply shilling out referral links, and nobody is talking about crypto assets in depth, guys. Just look. Yes, there are people talking about crypto assets in depth, but I think this is a clear-cut description of execution in the market, right? So with that said, guys, I think I'm going to be winding up this almost 1 hour long video right here, guys. I've not done that for a very long time, but I literally enjoyed doing this one. And and look, guys, in the next video, probably I'll have that continuation move all the way towards the downside, towards the bottom side of the list right here at Step Finance right here. All right, guys, with that said, I'm going to be catching all of you in the next video coming day after tomorrow. Bye for now.